Every kid deserves the right to live in a safe home. Period. It's as simple as that. And I know that that really sounds so elementary, and it is. It should be. But it isn't until you look around at where kids are forced to live that you get the sense for how far off the mark we are. I wanted it to look exactly like it would look if this were a for-profit development. You know, I wanted lights in the closet. I wanted storm doors on the doorways. I wanted the kinds of things that make people know how valued they are. You know, I would say to my staff often, if when they walk into their houses, they don't feel comfort, then we have done nothing for them. We have people walking through all the time. I can't tell you the number of people who stop me and say, Kath, I walk every morning through Sweetbriar because it's so peaceful. These are people, very same people who were very anxious about this. And it makes me so happy because, you know, I promised them that it would not be anything they'd be ashamed of, and they certainly are not. So,
tell us a little bit about that resistance.
It was tough. It was really tough, but justifiably. I understand. You know, the whole NIMBY thing is a real thing, and you know, we'd all love to believe that we are so advanced in our humanness that we would see beyond it, but we don't. And I think now I think we've enhanced the population around us to be able to go to other areas and say, oh, no, I know what affordable looks like. We were able to take on this kind of responsibility and do it to the best of our ability. And then we had an incredible architect whose firm could not have done more for us. And there was never a resistance. Even though we knew we'd have to fight the fight because that's not what affordable housing used to look like, it was worth every moment of it. There's nothing that you could point to in this development that would make you say this is affordable housing. And that was our goal. It cannot be any different than the house behind it. And it wasn't. You know, we've built ordinary, regular, pretty porches and such, but this is a neighborhood. And that's what we wanted, and it is, and it continues to be, and it continues to be one where more and more people have found it and utilize it and appreciate it. But the bottom line is we're humans. And I think that the purpose of us being different from animals is that we have compassion and we have love. And I think this place says, yeah, we have love.
I work at Bella's Italian Gourmet Deli. I love my job. I like the neighbors, and because of where I sit in the front, I know all of them. I know their cars that they drive, and we're a pretty close-knit community. You know, we're looking out for one another here. When community hears affordable housing's going up, they consider us undesirables, and that's not so at all. I think if you respect your space and respect your surroundings and respect your neighbors, I don't think that it should be discriminated against at all. So affordable housing is what we need more of in our state because there's such a shortage of housing that is affordable. So I think the developments are wonderful. In the morning, it's beautiful because the sun comes up here. And then in the evening, at nighttime, I get the sunset in the front where I can sit on my patio on the porch and watch a beautiful sunset every day. It's just it's wonderful to be able to come home and just decompress and relax. And my surroundings are beautiful. The buildings are beautiful. The porches are beautiful. You know, it's really They really outdid themselves with this complex, for sure.
I really needed to be in a place that I felt safe, at peace. This looks like a village to me. It's like the way they designed it is beautiful. And, you know, I'm on a housing voucher, but I don't look like I live in poor housing, which I like. Living here means a lot to me, to be at a place that I feel I am safe. It's peaceful. I have nice neighbors. I really do. It's wonderful. You know, nice ladies here. And the kids, they're pretty good, decent kids here. It means a lot to me. I love it here. I keep telling people keep asking me, how you doing, Jean Marie? I said, I love my home. My kids ask me, how you doing, Mom? I love my home. I don't know how to explain it, but it's light. There's a lot of light. There's good energy here. Yeah. The whole look of this place looks like a village to me. And I used to come here and just ride around, kept, you know, dreaming about being here before I moved. There's nobody underneath me. There's nobody even on the sides of me. I'm set just right. They're in the back, you know. I hardly hear them. And I said, and I don't want to move. I'm going to stay. I mean, this is not something that you find. Affordable housing that's nice like this, that's built to make you feel like you're in a nice place. Because there's a lot of decent people like me just really want a nice place to live.